universe is sounded. The universe is sounded.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Hari ni kita sambung balik main RoboCop Rogue City. Betul aku sebut. Alright, kita sambung balik main RoboCop. Setting. Okay. Semua okay. Alright. Lari ya? Oh ni. Ada tanda suruh. Tanda suruh kan?
If you feel lonely, you know where to find me, officer.
Ooh.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
The music is too loud. My sound sensor measures 126 decibels. You are damaging your ears as we speak.
Oh, man, don't talk to me like that. I don't understand numbers.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Hancur.
Thanks, officer.
Oh, so tanda suruh tu maksudnya ada masalah lah.
가보시면 알아요. 아 진짜요? 네. 아니 연인 촬영장에 어떤 역할을 주시길래? 왜 어디로 가야 되는 거야? 재석 씨, 예 안녕하세요. 예 안녕하세요. 역할이 뭔지 몰라가 롱롱으로 대충 본인의 야 안녕하십니까. 야 빨리 와 여기 반장님이시죠? 예예. 아유 뭘 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 너무 잘 보이려고. 안녕하십니까. 고맙습니다. 안녕하세요. 우리 넌 잘 보이려고 그래. 그때 그런다고 무슨 역할이 뭐 너를 무슨 국민이 역할을 너를 줄 것 같아. 오늘 좀더 국민인데 예전에 또 이거 찍을 때 나도 이렇게 새벽 일찍 나왔어. 너 뭘 찍었는데? 너 진짜 나 찍었잖아. 뭐? 너가 머리 풀이 살킹이었다고?
Hey, Robo! Saw you on the TV. Come here. I haven't congratulated you yet. He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
Just do my routine.
I was merely doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. We find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body was covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Tadi banyak order
Yeah,
ni.
but what can we do?
Beri bahan dan tengok order kan. Tadi banyak order ni. Aku hantar dekat grup tu, aku buka lah tu. Kalau aku sedih nyapu tu kan.
Sayang. Alright, leave.
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Mati. Apa ni? Pokok. Oh, sedih ya. Tahu saya kepala dia. Ooh.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is
Ooh-wee.
one around.
Oh, ternyata. Satu lagi clue. Tempat lain ke? Tadi kena soal tempat lain ke? Oh, itu.
Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
Kali baru.
나 지금 나 혼자 다 하잖아 이거 지금 우리 형들은 지금 분장 중이라고 빨리 해야 돼.
Poor Casey.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Oh, I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37...
이게 더 밑에 이 옷이 더 밑에 여기서도 계속 있어요? 야, 농민도 나는 양반인데 이게 몰락한 농민이고 너는 그냥 농민이고. 와, 이게 옷이 레벨이 또 있네.
I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with and years later develop serious diseases from.
Why do you think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's
Weh,
my tool
balas
to
sikit
spread
anime
the
kau.
truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
Speaker negator kan jauh saja.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
Aku ingatkan ada bom
I
kat
have
sini.
reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not
Makin
sound
kuat
like a
dia punya
task of a police officer.
Running Man ni.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
Oi, pelan sikit Running Man kau.
Your proposal may be considered
Dia baik,
punitive.
dia baik.
I will hold anyone who
Pelan
breaks the
sikit Running
law
Man kau, kau main kuat
responsible.
lagi.
I believe that. Dig deep. But Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
Kau phone lah.
Okay, sorry.